Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Isla and I'm so happy you're here. Today I'm going to be doing a little back to school supplies haul of all the supplies, pens, markers, notebooks, binders, everything I got for going back to school this year. I'm a sophomore in high school and I'm pretty excited for the upcoming year. I just hope I don't hit the sophomore slump, the infamous one. But without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm going to be starting off with the more like bigger or bulkier items just because these items, I don't know, I just feel like it'll be better to start with them. So I got this little binder bag from Amazon and I already attached a little pin to the side of it and a little keychain I made like a year and a half ago on this side. It is so convenient, at least I hope. This is my first time getting a binder bag. I got a bunch of recommendations for it. I just got this little black one on Amazon. I really wanted to get like a pink or a blue one, but I thought that like it might get dirty, so I would rather something like this. This even comes with a little satchel. Wait, it's right here. This even comes with a little satchel or a little strap that you can tie on, and you can wear this like on your shoulder, which I think is so convenient. This is it. It has a place for your water bottle. I'm thinking of putting my calculator in here. There's two pencil cases, and then it opens up, and it is so spacious. This is how big it is. I think it'll hold a lot. I even have a place in here. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. But I have a place for like a binder or a textbook and a notebook, which I think will be super convenient. And it's even got these little like straps, this great little strap to hold all my papers, and for my school ID, maybe my library card, and some pens in there. It's super spacious, which I love. I've normally just been using just a plain 3-ring binder and just carrying everything on top, which is maybe not working for me because last year I lost 2 calculators, which was fine because they were like, well, it wasn't fine, but they were like $20 calculators, but now I have like 150, 170 buck calculators because I'm going into grade 10, so I need like the fancy schmancy graphing calculator, and I don't want to lose it, and I figure this will be the best way to keep track of all of my stuff. And then next up, I also got this little laptop bag. It's so cute. This is it. It even has this little place to like tie a bow at the top, though I haven't done that. Has these very like chic black buttons. Actually, my mom got this and I think it's so cute. The inside is like this neon pink or magenta colors, and it's so spacious. It also has a space for like your pens, pencils. And I was thinking that sometimes I would actually take this as like my replacement for a backpack, because sometimes I don't want to take a backpack to school, and I checked, and my laptop and my lunchbox and everything can pretty comfortably fit in here. And I don't take my binder home anyway, I just leave it in my locker, so that's not a problem with like keeping in here. Okay, next up, I'm just gonna move on to this little glue stick pack I got. I know I probably won't need a glue stick a lot, but I know that in ELA normally we make a lot of like poster board projects, and I always love having a little glue stick, maybe like glue on a little doodle or something that you printed out, or even for science class. And yeah, then I got this little fidget from Chapters. It's not really like I guess a strict school supply, but I thought it would be really fun to put in my pencil case because sometimes we get bored. And on that same kind of like similar note, I got this little pop-it ruler, which I thought would be absolutely perfect and kind of satisfying, I hope. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's pretty satisfying. When I was younger, I was a very big fidget kid, but I know that I can't like be doing this in the middle of when a teacher's talking and I'm like, because literally every single student will get mad at me, like when students forget to turn off their ringtones and the teacher is saying like something super duper important and you miss out on it and they're speaking so fast and you just like can't ask them to repeat it, and I don't want to be that annoying person, so definitely I'll be using this with like caution, I guess. Okay, next up, I got this little pen case. Yeah, I think it's really cute. It has a really nice texture. I already kind of opened the box, which is why it's crooked, but then I just like placed it back in there. It has these little like gold tops and such a nice cream like pastel feeling. I don't know, it's just like a smooth, like a nice feeling. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just a satisfying feeling. Okay, now that I'm done talking about the feeling of those nice pens, I'm gonna bring up some more pens for you guys. I got these from Miniso and they're so adorable. I feel like having aesthetic school supplies is so important, and I will say it once and I will say it twice and I will say it 300 million times. Okay, I got this my favorite pen is this little pink one because look at it, it has this tiny little heart and it's adorable. I think I'm gonna be using it probably a lot. Next up, I got some highlighters. They are my favorite highlighters. They just started selling them in 2-packs in Walmart, which is so convenient because you can like mix and match different colors and you don't have to go with like one color palette. I also feel like these are hard to find, at least near me. I have this hard time finding mild liners, but mild liners are my absolute favorite highlighter. I've been using them like every day since the 7th grade, obviously not the same pack. I usually get a pack of 5 and it lasts me till the very end of the year, and it starts like drying out in the last month of the school year, which is not too much of a problem because obviously finals are in the last month of the school year, so you're not doing too much like note taking, you're just more revising, so you don't need as much of them. They're so incredible. They never bleed through. They have such nice colors. I actually love it. I usually use the fine point for like my titles on like the top of my line paper, and the rest for just highlighting. I like making like a color code system for the school year, like one for important info, one for examples, one for dates and stuff like that. And then I got this. I am so excited about this. I actually saw it at Canadian Tire while my mom was shopping and doing some errands. I thought it was absolutely adorable. It has actually really cute colors, which is surprising for something like this. It has 8 little sections, which is perfect because if you're Canadian, you know that in high school you have 4 courses per semester, 2 semesters. That amounts to 8, so I have 8 little sections for every course, which is absolutely perfect for me at least, and I'm very excited to use them. And then also on that note, I got some sticky notes from Canadian Tire. They're perfect because at my school when we have textbooks, we just usually rent it out from the school library, and that's just how we've always done it, and that's how we probably always will do it. And I can't like write in the textbook or like highlight because that's kind of like vandalism, I guess. But if you put a little sticky note in it, that's like not a problem at all because you highlight what you want to know. You can even like highlight the line, highlight the page, and you can even like write a tiny little note on the sticky note so that you remember why you think what is important, if that makes sense. Okay, next up I'm going to do notebooks. I only got 2. I know some people like getting like 5 or 6 notebooks when it comes to like back to school, and some people get so many notebooks, but the thing about me is that I just don't use notebooks too much, but I think I'm going to use them next year, or at least I'm going to try to use more notebooks next year. I'm just not a notebook person because I prefer writing my notes like down in my hand, like with in my binder, and then if I like at the end of a course or at the end of a term, I make little like study sheets, study guide booklets, and I just staple them together. But I still think the notebooks will be cute. I got this little blue notebook with these like gold rings and this like cream colored paper, which is my favorite thing. This is from Winners, by the way. And then I got this notebook from Chapters. It has this like really nice texture, just like the pens I mentioned earlier, and it has this like embossing, engraving texture, and you can like literally feel like the indents when each flower goes in. But none of that will matter if I don't use it, so I will be trying to use it a lot at least. And then I got some whiteout because as you'll see in this haul, I don't really like pencils. I'm just gonna use the same pack of pencils that I had last year because honestly the only time I use pencils is sometimes if I'm taking like a unit exam and there's like a Scantron and I need to fill in the Scantron, but most of the time I can just like borrow from a teacher. But I need whiteout because I love pens and I mostly only use pens. I just feel like they're more concise, and sometimes the like fact that pencils break off all the time really irks me, and the like nails on chalkboard type of kind of sound when they're dull is just like not it at all. So I think this whiteout will do me some good. Okay, now onto something actually kind of exciting or fun. I got this little lunch box. It's from this like Fit and Fresh brand. It's from Winners. I think it is so cute. It's adorable. And the pattern is really nice. It has this little gold zipper and these brown sides. I don't know, I just feel like the aesthetic is on point. It's very like me. You know when you find something and you're like, oh, that is me. Like that's just me. It comes with 2 little containers, which I think might be perfect for like maybe a sandwich in here and a snack on top, and then like another container for another snack, because these are kind of like small and I don't think they could fit like too much food or enough food for my whole day in there, because I like to snack. And then I got this little pencil case. It has these tulips or little purple flowers, whatever they are, on it, with more gold zippers. I really like gold zippers. I think they should start putting gold zippers on clothing, because how cute would that be? And then there's a little tassel with like string, and it matches the colors of the flowers, and I think that's honestly really adorable. Okay guys, we're kind of approaching the end of this haul, so yeah, let's see. I got these little basic Papermate pens. I hope they're good. They're a little thicker than the style of pen I like to buy. I usually like to buy 0.8 millimeter pens, just because I feel like anything more than that is sometimes too thick, but these looked like really smooth pens and said like smooth writing for any occasion. So I was like, you know what, I'll give it a shot, and hopefully it's smooth writing for every occasion. Then I got these little Zebra Sarasa pens. This is from the same brand that makes like those mild liners, so honestly I trust this brand with my heart. I have a good feeling about these pens. I've been getting a lot of gel pens this year, which is weird because I'm normally a ballpoint girl. Branching out, guys. Look, I'm so different. I'm like changing myself so much. I'm trying new pens. No, but actually I feel like this is a significant change. And then last up, I got another thing from Papermate, and this is my very last thing today. This is like a 10-pack of these marker pen things that never ever bleed through paper. I love these. I remember that when I was younger, my teachers would always have these and write with these, and I would be like so jealous. I'd be like, that's such a cool like mature pen. And now I have them. I think they're really convenient for when you want to like spice up your notes, because you don't just want to do pen, highlight, and you want to add some color into it, and now you can have this little thing. I know I'm definitely going to be making like a color coding system, and I also think this will be like perfect for what we do in English, which is one-pagers. One-pagers are usually like an assignment that's supposed to take one block or one class, and it's about, I don't know, a book or a movie, and we just write like one page based on questions. It's not like a small regular piece of paper. It's like a pretty big page, but like a poster page, but not like quite huge poster, and I think these will add some nice color to that. Anyway, that is everything I got for my haul today. I'm so happy if you guys are watching. All of your support means so much to me, especially because I am just starting out, and honestly, every time I get a new subscriber, I'm like so excited. I'm so grateful for all of you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below any thoughts you have, hit the like button, and hit the subscribe button, and turn on post notifications so that you get notified every time I post a new video. I love you guys so much. See you in the next one. Bye!